Okay, thank you guys for getting on tonight. It's the Team Fit and Fabulous call. It is September 16th, and I am just so grateful for all of you guys jumping on the call. I know Lindsay's put a lot of work into this call. Calls take a long time to really get the content together that you want to produce. So I'm very blessed that we have Lindsay tonight sharing about Success Club tips, the secret sauce. And just on that note, I just want to remind you guys, you are all business owners, and this is like going back to school. I kind of think of it like this: no matter what your job is, if you were to just, like I was a nurse, or I still am a nurse, I just am not working as a nurse currently. Yay, woo, okay. I know, dance party. But if you were to show up at my job in the ER, would you know what to do tomorrow? Just show up? No, you would need training, you would need schooling, you would need orientation, and the same is true with this business. It's not any different. And so it takes time, that first I would say 6 months to really get a handle on it. For some people, it comes quicker, and other people it doesn't, and it's all okay. But know that it takes time. Nobody's good at it in the beginning. My very beginning post, I laugh at now. And so nobody's good in the very beginning, and know that that's okay. We're just failing forward. So with that said, we are all just going to be really good students tonight. Have a paper, have a notebook and a pencil, and let's take some really good notes. Also, I wanted to remind everybody that those 3 events that are coming up, I sent out an email about the wine night, girls night, wine night, if you're in Kansas City area, or if you're traveling up here that weekend. We're just going to have fun and get to know each other. And that is September 26th. So it's like a week and a half away, and the location is still in deciding. Then I wanted to talk to you guys about Super Saturday. The local one here is here in Kansas City, and it's October 17th from 9 to 1. And this is just a business get together, and it's a cannot miss event. It's a business meeting. I kind of think of it as my quarterly meetings back when I worked at the hospital, that this is just something that's non-negotiable. My business is a priority, so I'm going to make it. And so I encourage all of you to find one in your area. If you're not local to Kansas City, find one that's close to you and go to that. And then the third one is Platinum Edge. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, this event is just so awesome. So many tips and knowledge from top coaches that are in our organization. And our organization has I think, Christine Dwyer just said, I think there's a bunch of millionaires, a bunch of people making 7 figures, and these people are going to be at the conference giving us their tips. So it's an amazing conference, and I highly recommend it. I know it's an investment, and I know it's a weekend away, but it's worth your time. I promise you that. So definitely look into that. That's November 13th through the 15th. With that said, a little shout out real quick. These are people with Success Club points this month: Naima, Amanda Wilson, Lindsay Hay, Jessica Daniels, Vera Jones, Jen Boxberger, and Krista Adkins. So huge shout out to all of you guys. You're really crushing your businesses. We're halfway through the month. Even if you have 0 points, there is still time. With that said, Lindsay's going to give us some tips on hitting Success Club. So we're going to hand it on over to Lindsay now.
Hey guys. Nice to see you on this lovely Wednesday evening. Okay, so I feel like I kind of have a lot of content, so I'm going to speed through it a little bit, hopefully not too fast. But basically what I'm going to go over for you guys is what is Success Club, because I know there are some new coaches on here, the benefits of hitting it, kind of, how to hit it throughout the month, kind of planning your month, and then how to hit Success Club when you have no time left. So kind of like a Success Club SOS, I guess you could say. And I feel like Success Club is really hard to say, so I'm probably going to butcher it the whole time and say sex a few times. So if you're ready. Okay, so basically Success Club is where it's at. This is the most important part. I say most important part. I mean, building relationships is huge, but to really move your business forward, Success Club is where it's at. So it's basically a tiny goal that you can set every month in your business. So if you're thinking I want to stay home with my family, I want to make 6 figures, those goals are amazing, but they seem so huge and sometimes almost unreachable. but hitting Success Club 5 or 10 every month is reachable. It's just a way to break it down really small and get after it. So we're going to start simple and tell you what Success Club is. It's basically a rewards program that the company provides for us so we can set small goals to help new people every month. So how do you hit it? Basically, it's pretty simple. A challenge pack, which is a workout program plus Shakeology on Home Direct, is 2 points. And then Shakeology on Home Direct is 1 point. Okay, so I'm going to give you a tip. If you have someone that is wanting to try Shakeology for a month, do not let them. Don't let them buy a one-time order. That's just ridiculous, okay? So you are going to save them at least probably, I think it's around $10 to put them on Home Direct, because it's $2 shipping on Home Direct. So let's say they're saying like, I don't want it shipped every month, whatever their excuses are. You tell them, well, I want to save you $10, order it on Home Direct, and you can call the day you get it in the mail and cancel it, which is dumb because they're going to love it and they should continue on it. And it also gives you a Success Club point. So don't let anybody order a one-time order of Shakeology. That's just my opinion. But anyways, so basically Success Club, if you're going to hit Success Club 5, you're basically helping 3 new people every single month. Hit Success Club 10, you're helping 5 new people every month. So if you break that down, really that's not hard, and I know we've all had rough months where we're to the end and we're like, I haven't hit Success Club, but it's just something that you have to do because it is something that's going to move your business forward no matter what. Okay, so that's just basically what it is. Like I said, it's a rewards program that is optional. And I say that it's optional because it's not like you get demoted. It's not like you become inactive or you don't get your commission, but it's non-negotiable if you want to be a business builder. Okay. So everything in this business is optional. You don't have to make sales. You don't have to add coaches, but if you want to be a business builder and meet your goals, it's a non-negotiable. Okay. So let me put that out there. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the benefits of hitting Success Club. So if you're going to hit it every month, you are automatically, incrementally, those two words go really well together, growing your business every single month because you're adding 3 to 5 new people to a network of healthy living, I guess you could say. You're getting them basically the products they need to become successful with their health and fitness goals. So it's a way to basically break down your goals, help new people each month, and your business will grow. The next thing is that you can receive customer leads. So basically, once you become an Emerald coach, which for those of you who are kind of new, it's you have a active coach on your left leg and on your right leg, your Emerald. So basically, you have to be Emerald. You have to have your business fees current, which usually they're automatically withdrawn, a club member, and you have to hit Success Club 5. I'm thinking it's still at Success Club 5. If I'm wrong, correct me. And this is just for customer leads. So if someone sitting on their couch at 2 a.m. watching some infomercial while they're eating chips and they're like, I need to change my life and do P90X, and they call and they order it, they need a coach. So they are assigned a coach from Beachbody, and that could be you if you are Emerald and if you're hitting Success Club. So just so you know, you're not going to get commission off the first purchase, like that P90X program that they bought. But anything they purchase after, you will receive a commission from. And this is a way for you to reach out to someone who's already familiar with their product or starting, and you can really build a relationship with them. The next thing is Shakeology Leads. And these are huge because lots of times people buy Shakeology on Home Direct, and they need a coach as well. So let's say they go to the site, buy Shakeology. You still will not get that first commission, but if they're on Home Direct every month, you're going to be getting $30 from this person you don't know. But to get Shakeology Leads, you also have to be an Emerald, have your business fees paid for, club membership, but you have to hit Success Club 10. So that's a good goal to hit because those are going to be people that are giving you a residual income. Okay, the next thing is Success Starters. And this is something for all you new coaches. If you hit Success Club in your first 3 full months as a coach, you can receive a free ticket to Summit, which is where it's at. Party time. It's so much fun. You learn so much. And it's free. I think the tickets are close. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but at least close to $200 by now to get to Nashville next summer. And so let's say you signed up August 15th, starting September 1st. So September, October, November, you need to hit Success Club. you win a free ticket. You hit Success Club in your first month, you get a call with the CEO, Carl Deichler, which is amazing. Okay, and then a couple other things, the rewards trips that they have. They're going on a cruise this year. Last year they went to Cancun, all these things. So when you're hitting Success Club, you are earning rewards dollars, basically money that goes towards your trip. But these past 2 years, and I haven't been able to go on a trip yet, but I've almost had the trip completely paid for to the Caribbean, like amazing. So, and that's just hitting Success Club each month. I don't hit 20, 30 points. I'm just hitting that 5 or 10 a month. And then basically it's just an easy way to track that you are being successful in your business. You see that you've hit Success Club the last 3 months. Give yourself a confidence boost. Like you are making progress helping new people each month. So I say it's a confidence booster too. Okay, moving on. Top 3 tips to hitting Success Club throughout the month. So the first thing I want to tell you guys, it's kind of vague. It's not like a specific plan, but you have got to, this is like to be successful overall with Beachbody, you've got to craft your story. Okay. So what I mean by that is you need to be sharing your life. You need to be vulnerable. You need to get out of your comfort zone. And I'll be the first to tell you, like, this is not easy. I remember slamming my laptop shut when I would post something and I hit enter and I would like run away because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even stick around to see what's going to happen with this. So you've got to step out of your comfort zone. Now, to give you a few pointers on how to like start telling your story, quote unquote, I want you to maybe start thinking of like, why did you join Beachbody? So basically, in short, I was a mom who had 2 little kids. I was tired all the time. I couldn't fit into my clothes. I needed to lose my baby weight. I was not myself and I knew I needed to be healthy. So that's where my story begins. And do you know how many moms can relate to that? Like this, you have to give the details so people can relate to you. Okay. And then one more thing that you might be able to add into your story, what has coaching done for you? And even if you're a new coach, this can be huge, whether it's the accountability or the positivity, or it's maybe in a little bit more. Like, let's say you were able to buy groceries with your Beachbody money and put your other income somewhere else, or you were able to pay $100 extra towards your student loan, or you're paying your mortgage. Like, it could be anything, small, big, it's all worth something. And just putting that story out there is what's going to help people get to know you, because people, once you kind of get out of your warm market family friends, like people aren't going to want to just join you if they don't know you. So you've got to be open and real all the time. Okay. One thing I kind of like, I don't remember who said this, but it was, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Okay. So they don't care what you're doing, but they want to know why you're doing it. So keep that in mind. Number 2 is you have to be hosting monthly challenge groups. You have to be doing this. Okay. If you want to be a business builder, you have to have a place to go to support your people, support the women that you're helping, women or men. Okay, so this gives people somewhere to go. So you're providing them with fitness, nutrition, and support. Okay, so you don't want to just hook them with a challenge pack and say, adios, see you later. Like you're on your own. You've got to be doing accountability groups. So this might seem kind of like a big step if you're just starting. So I like to let my coaches or tell them to start with a clean eating group. Get a fresh month, start at the beginning of the month, do a 5-day clean eating group, make it big, like join up with somebody or join your team and get a bunch of people in it. And then halfway through or so, start getting private messages with all these people and get to know them, get to know their goals, their needs, their wants. And then you can kind of move the conversation into a 21-day fitness accountability group. Let them know about the programs, let them know about Shakeology and what it's done for you. And that's kind of a way to ease into things instead of just telling them that you're running a group and they need to buy something from you. Okay. So when you are trying to get or tell people about your challenge group, share your story. Like I said before, let them think about their life, see what is going on in your life that they could relate to. And then also try and start looking for your niche market. If you're brand new, and even now, like sometimes I'm like, okay, what exactly is my market? So I'm saying, like, are you a student? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Do you work full-time? Are you a nurse? Do you love to travel? Like, think of the things that describe you, and those are the people you want to attract to you. So those are the people you need to speak to. Okay. You do not want to make posts that you feel like everyone's going to like, because there's something about like not everyone's going to think you're the juiciest peach or something. I don't know, does anybody know that quote? Something about not everyone's going to love you, and that's fine. Like, you do not need to be everyone's favorite person. You need to find the people that are like you. So you need to post to those people. Post to the people you want to be on your team, and post at a time that they will be on. So if these are stay-at-home moms, that's your niche, and they're rocking nap time on Facebook, like, you better be posting at like 1, 2 p.m. and telling them what's up, because you are going to get those moms that are on there just scrolling through during nap time. So just kind of know when the best time for your niche market. And then always have something free to give to somebody. And this is great for cleaning groups. Tell them, if they say no to a challenge group, let them know next month I have this free cleaning group, if they weren't in your one before. Something that you can offer to give them value. Freemiums are great. I know Janelle did the call on an opt-in today, but having something to give to somebody if they're not able to commit is huge, because you're still helping them and you're still adding value to their life. Okay, number 3 is go for no's. I know this sounds kind of weird, but go for as many no's as you can get. We also want yeses, but you're not going to get yeses unless you're getting no's. So the more people you ask, the better. They say, I think it's like 1 to 2 out of 10 people that you ask are going to commit. So, if we're needing to reach 3 to 5 people, you're going to need to talk to about 30 to 50 people. I know that seems like a lot, but if you're just reaching out to people, and this isn't just saying like, hey, do you want to join my challenge group? It's, hey, how are you? I see your kid just had a birthday. They're so cute. We haven't talked forever. How are you? It's just reconnecting and then seeing where it goes from there and leading it to an invitation. But basically, these people that you are talking to and they're telling you no now, it's usually a not right now. It doesn't work right now in my life. But I will tell you, I've been in this business a little over 2 years, and I make this number up all the time, and it's always different, but I feel like 75% of people have come back to me who have told me no in the past, and I'm not kidding at all these people that I've talked to. So you are planting seeds right now, and remember that when they tell you no, it's not right now, and just continue to be consistent in your lifestyle, and they'll see you're consistent. So that's key. It's going to help you in the future, even if they're saying no right now. Okay, so I'm going to move on to how to hit Success Club at the end of the month. Number 1, I feel like this is the most important, is follow-ups. Okay, so you all need to be working from a list. Have a list of people you've talked to, a list of everyone you know. I feel like we drill this all the time. You need to be working from a list. You have to do follow-ups. The magic happens in the follow-up. Like, for real. I can't even tell you how many times. And I don't want to say seal the deal because that seems really salesy, but how many times I followed up with someone and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I forgot to respond to you. I read your message, but I was busy or whatnot. So I'm going to give you an example of how you can message someone with a follow-up. Hey, hot mama. That's just my favorite. Hey, hot mama. I know you are interested in joining my group that's starting soon, and I've held a spot for you. Are you still going to join, or should I give it to somebody else? So basically you're telling them, I've invested in you. I want to help you. Are you in? So you're kind of putting the ball in their court, but you're telling them like you're there to help. Okay. There's other ways that you can do this. It depends on the person. Sometimes I've just said something to the effect of, I know you were interested. I don't know if this is a good time for you, but I'm ready to help. I'm willing. I need you to commit by this date. Like, you're just following up and you're just letting them know that you're thinking of them. So yeah. You've got to be working from a list, and you've got to reach back to these people that you've talked to. Even if they were the last one to say something in the conversation, I always follow up and just say, my group's starting soon. I wanted to see if you were still in. So number 2 is incentives. I have done this a couple times, and it works every single time, so I don't know why I don't do it more. But there's been a couple months in the past couple years where I have been, a couple days to the end of the month, and I need 1 more point, or I need 2 more points. So those people that are on the fence, that they're like, I just don't know if I can swing it this month, or I just don't know if I'm ready to make a change, I will give them incentives. So an example of that, we'll do Hey Hot Mama again. Okay. Hey Hot Mama, I just want to let you know I was finalizing my group that's starting next Monday, and want to let you know that if you signed up by Wednesday night, whatever the date, I'm throwing in a free whatever you want to give. So you could do like a free foam roller. Those are like $8 on Amazon, an Amazon gift card, some sample packs of Shakeology, either that they could share with somebody, or of Energize or E&E, some sample packs, or like a workout DVD. I know a lot of the programs come with like Pio has Hardcore on the Floor or Turbo Fire Greatest Hits, those single DVDs, and just say, I'm throwing this in if you order by this day or whatever. And I will tell you, like, this has worked on me. Like probably 6 months ago, a good friend of mine, I was looking at buying some essential oils, and I was going to get kind of one of the bigger packages. And I was like, oh, I'll let you know. And I was just thinking, I'm not sure. We all know when someone says, I'll let you know. Right. So she was like, okay, well, just so you know, if you order tonight by 8 p.m., I'll throw in a free diffuser. And like in 10 seconds, I was like, I'm in. You know, like it's like, for one, I appreciated it because I was like, this girl's an entrepreneur. Like, yes, she is working it. But it was also like she had goals, and I was like, I'll help you hit your goals. And not that everyone thinks that way, but you know, you get that extra little push and you're like, this was meant to be, you know, totally meant to be. I'm getting something for free. So that's another great one. And then another one, hold on, I have a couple notes here. Okay, referrals. So this can be either from, this is number 3, by the way. Referrals can be from either some past challengers, people who have already committed, or like family and friends. So if it's people that are like already committed, already purchased their challenge pack, you can just shoot them a message and say something like, I'm really excited to get started with you. Do you have anyone do you have any friends or family that you think might benefit from this? Kind of go that way. Or you could send out an email. And I feel like this is kind of good, especially if you're a little bit newer. You're sending out an email to friends and family, kind of just saying what you're doing. I've started on this health and fitness journey. I'm looking for people who want to do it with me to help hold me accountable. Do you have anyone that you know that might be interested in joining this? So it's like really non-threatening. You're putting it on basically asking if they know anyone else. And a lot of times they will be the person to say, you know, I myself might be interested in this. So either you'll get referrals or someone, you know, within your friends and family might be interested. So referrals are great. And then number 4 is doing like an emotional post. And I feel like this is kind of to do with your story as well. Basically making a post that's vulnerable about your life, but to where it connects to someone else. And what I mean by that is a good photo to put with this is like a before and after of yourself. And if you don't have one, ask someone within the team if you can use a before and after, or if you don't feel like you're at your after yet, you need to share it anyways because you're showing your journey. But basically saying like, I was, you know, before photo is so much more than a physical thing. This before photo is me depressed, on anxiety meds, grouchy all the time. And this after photo, I'm a new woman. Like I am, you know, inspired. I'm living my life to the fullest. Can you relate to this, my before photo? And it's something that's emotional and really draws people into you. And sometimes you're going to find people that are at the point in their life where they are ready to make a change and they just needed someone to connect with. So, you know, doing those last ditch efforts at the end of the month where you're just putting yourself out there so people can connect with you is just huge. And just before and after photos in general is a big thing because people want to see results. They want to know that it works and they want to know there's a real person behind it. So, you know, put your story with it, share who you are and what your struggles are. And then the last point that I want to give you guys, I really tried to rush through this. So if we had questions or anything, you guys would be able to ask them, but do not give up until the last minute. Like I'm saying 11:59, which I think it's Eastern time. Yeah, Kelsey, Eastern time. 11:59 Eastern time is when you can say, okay, I did not hit Success Club. Okay. Because I will tell you, we've all been there. Us coaches who have been here for a while, where Kelsey and I have texted each other at like 10:30 at night, like, crap, what are we going to do? Like, who can we text? Who can we call? Like, we have texted each other and you find a way to make it work because this business is all about the daily little results or actions that will bring you huge success, huge results. So I will be honest, like, and it's not cheating, okay? I have called my mom and had her order a challenge pack for me under my stepdad's name because she had already ordered from me because I needed to hit Success Club 5 or 10. And I wanted a new program And so I paid her. Okay, I paid her for it, and I got Shakeology samples, and I handed them out to people. I used it to move my business forward. I've used my grandpa. He's bought a challenge pack for me. This is a great way for you to get new programs and to have extra Shakeology, either to give to samples or to sell to people. So I'm talking like desperate measures right here, guys. But you find what you need to do to hit this goal, okay? And this doesn't even go just for Success Club. Like, I'm going to give a shout out to my coach, Rachel. She's on the call tonight. And she wanted to hit Success Club by the end of August, and she wanted to go Emerald. And this girl signed up her mom and her husband. Is that right? Yeah, she did it like last minute, got it done because she set that goal. She could say, oh, I'll just wait till next month or whatnot. No, she was all about it. So you decide you're going to go after a goal, and you do what you need to do to hit it. Okay. And it's not that we're always going to hit our goals, because we don't. We keep pushing forward, but Success Club really should be a non-negotiable if you're wanting to move your business forward. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope it was helpful, and I hope I didn't speak too fast. And I'd love to answer any questions that you guys have.
First of all, I just want to say that was an awesome call. It was raw, it was real, and you were just being just real. Like, there's been so many months that I was like, Lindsay, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, gotta have Janessa, will you buy a challenge? I mean, it's happened. It's real. So
and it's easy to say, oh, it's okay, no big deal. But it's one of those things that if you set the standard and you set the bar high, then it's just a non-negotiable, and you do it and you see the benefits down the road. So yes.
So if everybody, I know a lot of people are new on the call, but there's like a little microphone. You just unclick that and unmute yourself, and you can ask your question.
I always get a really dry mouth after talking. Okay. Oh, well, I guess maybe I just scared everybody. I don't know.
I have a question.
Yes.
For your referrals, do you ever try and like offer an incentive with your referrals? Like, hey, if you get a friend to do the group with you, I'll give you something free. Is that something that you've ever tried before? Because that's something I've considered doing.
I think it's a great idea. I've actually never done it because, to be honest, I preach these referrals. I've actually never had it. I've had people bring them, like, say I have a friend. I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely, bring them in. Then I usually preach at them the coaching opportunity so they can have a benefit. But I listened to a call recently that a coach does do like a referral program. Bring on a friend. She gives them, I think it's like, I don't know if she does like an Amazon gift card or like a Dick's Sporting Goods, but she gives them a gift card if they refer somebody. And she's had great, like super duper success with it. So it's a really good idea.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yes.
I think that's funny that Gabrielle just asked that, because I actually just told a friend of mine that the other day, that if she had a friend come on, I would give her one of the Fixate cookbooks. So I think it's a good idea, and I was just thinking that.
Yes, and that's a great one. The Fixate cookbook is such a great thing. I've done a giveaway with it already, and I love it because it's good for anyone. Anybody can benefit from it. So good point.
Okay, I'm being a hog, but I have one more question.
I love it.
With your prizes, do you think it's a bad idea to give away prizes that aren't Beachbody related? I know like Amazon gift cards and things, but what if I did like a cookbook that wasn't Beachbody? Is that a no-no? Should I just stick to Fixate, or what's the thought on that?
No, I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing because I like bringing in well-rounded things. Like, I don't want people to think like I'm like blinders and Beachbodies that like
That's what I was thinking
live
too.
or die. So I think it's really good. It's a good idea to bring other stuff in.
Perfect. Thank you again.
No problem, Bob.
Okay, so I have a question. I'm really into yoga, and a lot of my people on Instagram are fellow yogis. So I've had people direct message me, ask me to do a yoga challenge on Facebook. What's your opinion on that?
I think it's a great idea because it'd be a way for you to add value to people and give them something for free, but to where you're supporting them and you're not asking for anything in return. So I think any idea that's kind of out of the box where you're providing value and support to people without, wanting a sale or anything, like, I think it's amazing. And that will get you people who you connect with the most. So I think it's a great idea for sure.
And just to add on that, Lindsay, I know you talked about like your niche, like whether you're a mom or you're a nurse, if yoga is like your niche, run with that. Because like she said, you're going to find so many more like-minded people that you're going to want to work with. So run with that for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a question semi-related. When you so you got the Success Club points and you're in the challenge groups, like, do you have any tips for like retention with your Shakeology customers?
This is kind of a tough one. I'll kind of answer it to my best, and then I might see if Kelsey has anything else. But I feel like I'm at a point where I need to kind of revamp my challenge groups. I remember hearing at Summit them saying, like, weave in how amazing Shakeology is in your challenge groups, even, because hopefully, most of your people are drinking it in your groups. I know sometimes coaches don't always require it, and that's totally fine. But basically, like, share things, like share your favorite recipes, share like a success story. Like I have a couple of family members who are on Shakeology that have gotten off meds, and just like keep sharing the value of it with people. And I feel like it can be hard because people see it as an investment and they don't always see the benefit of it like we do. Like, we're like legit in love with it because of how it's changed like our lives and stuff. But I'd say, like, in your challenge groups, just not like vomiting Shakeology, but here and there sprinkling success stories with it. I don't know, Kelsey, do you have any other tips on that?
I was just going to say, like, I mean, pretty much what you said, just to create that value, because I think there's so many shakes out there on the market that people think they're all the same, and they're not. And so why pay, in their minds, why pay $129 if I can go to Walmart and buy it for $30? And so really creating that value, like what it really is, what it's really doing for our bodies. You can even do like each day of the week, like, did you know this is in our Shakeologies and this is what it does for us type tips. I personally don't do that, but I want to start doing it. And so creating that value, like why we do it, how it's making us feel, bring aware to people. Like, are you having more energy? Things like that, because then they'll be like, oh, I actually have. And sometimes it's slight and they don't really realize it because they're not going to have like energy from like an energy drink, as but it's like a rested energy. And so just bringing that to their attention is good. Some people will, some people won't.
Yeah, no, I think those are really good tips because I feel like if I can get the retention that I'm looking for, then I can also get the referrals out of that if I can just get them to be that hooked on it. But I know a lot of people that I'm getting in are just seeing that price tag and they're like, no, 1 month was good, thanks. Okay.
I think something that will be helpful for all of us is they're starting that podcast about Shakeology. I don't know if everybody saw that. But I think that us learning more about it and really being able to add value from actual knowledge that we have about it is going to be very helpful, because I've struggled with that. Like, I know how amazing it is, but I struggle with how to teach about it. So I think this podcast is going to be like on the money.
Yes, I agree. Good point. Thank you. Anybody? Bueller. Anybody else have any questions? I feel like I probably breezed through that pretty quickly.
Okay, I'm going to interview, not really, kind of, Amber. Amber's like, oh, great. So we kind of talked about success starters. I like to do this. Success starters. And Amber was a success starter last year. So she got her free Coach Summit ticket this last year. So Amber, do you want to share with us like what that meant to you and how Coach Summit changed your coaching business? I know it's a little on the spot. I apologize, but
That's okay.
Got it. She's totally got it.
So at first, like when you're first starting out, like the first 3 months, like Summit is just kind of this far off in the distance. At least it was for me because I hit success starters like in October, and then Summit wasn't until July. So it felt like this thing that was super far away, but I had this free ticket and I was supposed to be really excited. And it was kind of hard to really get excited about it. But honestly, it was such a game changer. Like at the at the last night there's like a celebration thing, and I like sobbed like child sobbed because that it was just part of like my aha moment. And I think everybody, you hear coaches talk about it all the time, like, oh, this was my aha moment and this was my aha moment. And up until that point, I never really felt like I had one. But when I was sitting there with all those girls and like these fireworks are going off and they're like playing this Katy Perry song, and I'm just like sitting there sobbing, like amazed at this opportunity that we have to change lives and change our lives. And I definitely think that Summit itself is it should be a non-negotiable for all of us. I know it's hard because it is a pretty big investment, and like for me, it being in Nashville isn't a really big deal because I live in Southern Ohio, so it's not really that far. But some of you live on the other side of the country, so it's a pretty big deal to get up and go to that. But I think if this is a business that you're really wanting to work and that you, really want to use to whatever your why is, then you have to be at Summit. It's just, I can't even really put it into words. It's one of those things that you have to be at, and then you're like, okay, I get it. But and even if you're not sure if Summit is the place for you, like try to get to Platinum Edge and at least be like, just use that as your tool to say, okay, yes, I definitely want to work this business. Summit is on my list. Because I went to the Platinum Edge as well, and it was like life-changing. I'm going to have an infant or hopefully be in labor or something while everyone's at Platinum Edge. But like getting to the live events is definitely a game changer and definitely needs to be like top priority for you guys. I don't know if that answers your question, Kelsey. I don't even remember what you asked.
No, it does. Just to recap a little bit, like Success Starters is hitting Success Club 3 full months in your business. So the first 3 months of your business, you get Success Starters and you get a free Coach Summit ticket. And I agree. Like I didn't think when I first went the very first summit that I was able to go, and I was like, I don't even know what I'm getting myself into. I'm excited because everyone else is excited, but I wouldn't have gone like if I didn't have that little extra push. And I thank my upline every day for pushing me to go, because I can double dog dare promise all y'all that I would not be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for that Coach Summit. Just because it's a game changer. Those live events, like they come around just in the nick of time when you're like, okay, I need a little something in my business. Like it gives you that. So, yeah, thank you for sharing that, Amber.
Anytime.
I wanted to say that Lindsay's pictures from Summit in Nashville, like, kind of made me want to do this more because, like, it just looks so freaking awesome. Like, her and Leslie's posts were just like, I want to be on that street of people doing this workout, and, like, it just looked really amazing and uplifting and fun.
It is. It makes you feel like, okay, like, this is it. I found my calling. I found my passion. Because when you're at home working your business by yourself, it's more like, oh my gosh, like, I'm alone and I'm struggling and all this. And it's just, it does come in the right time where you can bring all these people together who are feeling the same passion to serve other people, like to go out and serve people and help change lives. Like Amber, like, I was sobbing too. Like, it's like, Baby You're a Firework song comes on and there's fireworks. It's like, it's just an instant, like, cry. Because you've seen, like, they just showed you all these people's lives who have changed because they've lost weight or because they've come out of debt or depression and all this stuff. And it's just like, this is what this business does. And this is what it's about. And these hitting success club is what gets, okay? That's what I want to say. So, like, if you haven't read that book, you have to read that book. But it's, I mean, little steps a day, moving your life forward. So, baby, you're a firework. If I could sing, I would totally sing the whole song for you, but it's in my head. Like, any last words, comments, questions?
I have a question. So I have this girl I was talking to, and Gabby and Marissa know too, just a little bit, but she's done with, like, depression, and she has had suicidal thoughts, stuff like that, and she's really changing into her fitness and, you know, her journey. So I messaged her yesterday, actually last night, and just kind of talked to her that she was an actual inspiration for me to continue every single day with all my yoga challenges. So I told her that, and we just started connecting a little bit more. And then I told her, I'm like, you know what, you would really benefit from my challenges. And Gabby knows this. She wanted to do the challenge pack, the PIO and Shakeology, we could do it together, but she doesn't have enough money. So I'm kind of at a loss.
Price objections.
Right.
We get to do a whole nother call on price objections because, I mean, we have lots. I feel like there's lots of tips for it. It's one of those things that when someone comes to me and you kind of feel them out a little bit. But I remember hearing this on a call once, and it has to be the right time. I think it was Lindsay Stay. She did a call, and she said, you know, I always want to hear their goals. I want to hear, like, what their needs and wants are in their life. So whether it's this girl, you know, is to change her life, get out of depression or whatnot, she says something to them like, let's say your life is completely changed and you're free of this depression, you're off antidepressants, you are moving forward in, like, light and positivity. Would the $140 commitment be worth it to you? And it's not that's a hard thing to say to somebody. So like I said, it's something that you'd kind of have to feel her out. But I think some people need to see the vision, and they're so clouded by the money that they don't. But I feel like a lot of people, if they know that their life could be completely changed with this investment, and this is more of a simple thing, but I say, you know, if you invest and find this is not worth your money, you can get your money back. You know, 30 days, even if you drink all your Shakeology, you can send it back. So there's a money back guarantee. I always let people know that. And then if it's just one of those things, it's just not going to work, just let them know, like, I'm still here. I will support you. And that's fine. You know, let them know it's okay. And, like, if you do have, I don't know if she's already in your free challenges, like your yoga challenges or not, but offer up something free to her, whether it's a challenge or free cleaning, or if you have a meal plan that you like to use, share that with her. So give something of value. And people, when they're ready, they'll do whatever it takes. They'll sell their purse and their Nikes to get a challenge pack. You know, when they're ready, they'll do it. So I don't know if that was helpful. I don't know if Kelsey, you have anything else.
Yeah, it was. Thank you.
Okay, guys, well, we're about 45 minutes in, so we'll wrap it up. But thank you guys for asking questions, and thank you, Lindsay, for giving us amazing content. It was awesome, so thank you very much. And I will see you all on Facebook. Love ya. Bye.
Later.